Good morning, students. Heartily welcome to our higher secondary first year class. I am so happy to choosing this science group. I am your chemistry subject teacher. So, I am going to teach you for the first unit. The name is Basic Concept of Chemistry and the Chemical Calculations. Okay. So, and before that we have to know about the small things about that chemistry. You have to notice the chemicals and the chemical reactions. We have to the major role of our life. For examples, food, cloth, place. That is the major role of our life, because food to eat and cloth to wear and place to live. In these things is most important to living things. In these things have to rolling of the chemical reactions with the chemicals. Okay. So, we have to study about that, the classification of matters. Okay. You have to know what is, why we are going to study about the chemistry, why we are study about the chemical reactions. Yes, you should learn about that subject. Why? Because it's very interesting subject. Why? Because I am going to tell, then only you can realize, yes, it's a very interesting. So, that is the chemical reaction. For example, digestion of food. That is the chemical reaction, growing the trees, and curd, milk turn into curd. These and all the chemical reactions. And moreover, apart from that, you are using that soap, paste, powder, the medicines, these and all having that chemicals. And then previous day, the HIV virus, you have to understand about the HIV virus, no? So, previous days HIV virus doesn't the medicines to cure the patients. So, nowadays is not like that. It's very good medicines is there for HIV virus. That is all the category of the medicine. Not only that, now we are facing that the major of the COVID-19. Also, we are invented about that some medicines. So, if you learn about the chemicals, சொல்ல முடியாது. நீங்களே ஒரு கெமிஸ்ட்ரினால ஒரு கெமிஸ்டாக வரலாம், மெடிசின்ஸ் நீங்கள் கூட அது என்ன சொல்லலாம் தயாரிக்கலாம். COVID-19 எப்படி மெடிசன்ஸ்லாம் தயாரிக்கிறாங்க அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் டு பிகம் எ குட் த ஃபார்மசிஸ்ட். ஸோ ஐ விஷ் டு ஆல் யுவர் ட்ரீம்ஸ் கம்ஸ் ட்ரூ. ஸோ லெட் அஸ் கண்டினியூ திஸ் கிளாஸஸ். ஓகே. And then you have to understood about how important of the chemistry with the chemical reactions. Okay. So I am going to understand about the going to learn or understand about the topic. Go through your leisure time. Okay. And then physical classification and chemical classification of the state of matters. Generally you studied in your previous classes like the 8th and 9th standard. What is the state of matters? If I ask, okay, you can say solid, liquid, gas. What is that? Solid, liquid and gas. This is the main classification for that is physical. Okay, solid, liquid. Solid means is the hardest things. Liquid, it's like a water is, and gas is the oxygen, hydrogen, like that. So, solid, liquid, gas, that is the physical classification. Now, we have to learn about that, or you have to learn about that, the chemical classification, that is mixture and the pure substance. The main classification is mixture and pure substance. Okay. And then in this mixture have to classify it into two separations. One is homogeneous mixture. What is that? Homogeneous mixture. Okay. Then the second one thing, heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Homogeneous and heterogeneous. Okay. That is the mixture two classification. Homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous means it's dissolved in water completely. For example, any dyes or tea decoctions, it's completely in the green tea or any other tea, you have to take about that is in dissolved in water, it completely dissolved. But the heterogeneous, for example, oil with water or sand with water, you cannot dissolve in water. You can see separately sand and water, you can see separately. In this type of mixture, it's called heterogeneous mixture. So, you have to understand about mixture, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Then go for pure substance. Pure substance is also classified into two classes, that is one is element. What is that? One is element and another one is compound. Another one is compound. So, what is that element? What is that compound? Compound means have to take only one atoms. For example, copper, gold, silver, so Cu, Ag, like that, that is the element. And then go for compound, we have to compound more than two atoms, that is called compounds. The example for compounds, it's a CO2. What is that CO2? CO2 means carbon dioxide. Okay, here carbon atoms is there and oxygen atoms also is there. So, compound word is called carbon dioxide, that is called compound. And another example for that, H2O. H2O means water molecule. You have to learn the new word, the water molecule. What is that water molecule? So, you have to say H2O. What is that? H2O. The two atoms of hydrogen and one atoms of oxygen. The compound, it's called water, that is the compound. Okay, now are you clear about the classification of matter, that is physical and chemical? Physical means solid, liquid, gas. Chemical means mixture and pure substance. Mixture is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay, then pure substance is elements and compounds. Elements means copper, silver, gold, and compounds means carbon dioxide, water molecules and sodium chloride. So many things is there. And before you have to study about that element name and their symbols. Why? Because we have to learn the chemical name. It's very useful to study about the chemistry. For example, you want to study about the mathematics. For what? You have to read about the addition, subtractions, multiplication, there are and all needed. The same thing for chemistry, you have to study the chemical name and their symbols, that is very must. Okay, then go for the next concept. If you understand, I hope you, so you have to read and write carefully. Okay, then go for the classify into elements, compounds, mixture. Now only you learned about elements, compound, mixture. So I am going to give some example how to find out. First one is sugar. Sugar is the chemical formula, that is C12OH22O11, carbon 12, hydrogen 22, oxygen 11. This is the chemical formula of sugar. Here it's a compound. Why? Because hydrogen irukku, carbon irukku, oxygen irukku. We all say the ore compound avadadunala, obviously that is called compound. Okay. Then go for seawater. Seawater connected with so many minerals. We cannot write out in the minerals name because of so many is there. So definitely I will go for that. What is that? Heterogeneous mixture or homogeneous mixture. That is a mixture type. Okay. So I am going to choose the mixture of the sea water. Okay. Then go for the third one, distilled water. What is that distilled water? You know that very well about the water, but what is that meaning of distilled? Distilled means in previous class also you learned, even I am going to explain you. Distilled means you have to take any watery impurities content and then allow to boil. After that it will become evaporates. In this evaporates you have to consist of the condenser. So condenser automatically they evaporate, turn into liquid. That's it. Once again I am telling you, you have to take anything liquids, you have to boil and then started to come the vapor. Vapor in allowed to the condenser. Condenser oda work enna அப்படினா அந்த வழியா வரக்கூடிய வேப்பரை உடனே அது என்னவா மாத்துனா லிக்விடா மாத்தும். So அந்த லிக்விடை நம்ம கலெக்ட் பண்ணுவோம். That is the process for distilled. So that collected water is a pure water. That is the pure. So we have to get it the pure. Not only that, its removal impurities, also minerals also it's removed. So minerals உங்களுக்கு அந்த impurities இல்லாம ஒரு content கிடைக்குது அப்படினா that is the distilled. Okay, now you understand about the distilled. In this distilled water, what is that kind of compound, element or mixture? What is that? Is already we learned about that H2O, that is water is a what is that compound. So obviously H2, ஏனா ஹைட்ரஜன் இருக்கு, ஆக்சிஜன் இருக்கு, ரெண்டும் எல்லாமே சேர்ந்த மாதிரி வர ஒரே காம்பவுண்ட்ன்றதுனால அது நம்ம காம்பவுண்ட் அப்படின்ற வேர்ட் யூஸ் பண்றோம். Then go for carbon dioxide. Obviously carbon oxygen irukku, so that compound. And copper wire. Copper is a only one atoms, so that is a one element. So I am going to write out the element categories. And then table salt. Table salt it's a sodium chloride. Table salt உடைய chemical formula வந்து sodium chloride. ஆல்ரெடி நீங்கள் வாட்டருடைய chemical formula H2O அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் படிச்சிருக்கீங்க. ஸோ இப்போ நான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு table salt, that is the sodium chloride. Sodium chloride symbol is NaCl. Why I am going to write about that sodium Na? Sodium means SO, adana start agudhu. That is a natrium, that is the name of chemical for sodium. So I am going to write down Na, that is chlorine. So sodium chloride, that is NaCl. So two atoms is there, obviously that is compound. And then go for the silver plate. Silver is a single atom, so you have to write the element. Single means element. The compound means the one or two elements means that is compound. Sea water, so many minerals is there, so I am going to write mixture. Okay, are you clear? Next, go for naphthalene balls. Naphthalene, what is that meaning of naphthalene? Naphthalene means that is rasakarpuram solli neenga use pannirpingala, that is called the naphthalene balls of the chemical name. So in this name of the chemical formula is C10H18. So இங்கே வந்து கார்பன் இருக்குது, ஹைட்ரஜன் இருக்குது. So that is a compound word, that is called compound. So I hope you understand how to classify that elements, compounds, mixture. Okay, okay. Students, next to go for the concept is atomic and the molecular mass. Why I am writing that same thing for that only the same title? Because atoms is a single and molecular is the more than 2-3 atoms, it's a molecular. So both are same properties only. So atoms is single. For example, I already told that Cu is the element and CuSO4 copper sulfate is the compound. So like that. Okay, that is the molecular also. So atoms and the molecular masses. Next concept. Okay, each and every atoms have the particular weight. Weight means mass. Okay, already you have learned about the previous class. Mass means kilogram. The unit is kilogram. No, yes, that's right. So this is the mass of the weight of the atoms. Atoms we cannot see in the naked eyes. நம்ம டைரக்டா பார்க்க முடியுமா atoms? கண்டிப்பா முடியாது. So மைக்ரோஸ்கோப் மூலமா நம்ம பார்க்கக்கூடிய ஒரு atoms அப்படினா அதோட weight நம்ம எப்படி கன்சிடர் பண்ண முடியும்? Yes, it's possible to using that mass 1 AMU, that is atomic mass unit. Otherwise you can write U only, that is unit. Okay, so 1 atomic mass unit or 1 unit is equal to 1.6605 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kilogram. So I am going to read about the after the decimal the individual character. Why? Because it's a rules. So don't read about 6605. Why? Because it's a rules. After the decimal you have to read one by one. 1.6605 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kilogram. This is the 1 AMU, that is the atomic mass unit. And then go for, I am using that calculations relative atomic mass. Denotation is AR, that is relative atomic mass. Okay, so have to calculate the relative atomic mass using that formulas, that is average mass of the atom divided by unified atomic mass. Unified atomic mass is the value is 1.6605 into 10 to the power of 27. Okay, the average mass of atom I am going to explain using that one atoms, that is hydrogen. Exam, relative atomic mass of the hydrogen atoms. In this formula I am going to explain using that hydrogen atom. Are you clear? Okay, now go for the calculations. In this average mass of hydrogen atoms, hydrogen atoms is value is already is there, that is 1.6736 into 10 to the power of minus 27 and divided by, obviously we have already 1 AMU, that is 1.6605 into 10 to the power of minus 27 here. Okay, notice that, that is unified atomic mass. Okay, that is for hydrogen atom, that is unified, the common constant, it's not a changeables, that is depending on the atomic, what you taking the atomic or carbon, oxygen, like that you have to change it. So hydrogen is value is 1.6736 and 10 to the power of minus 27 kilogram. Okay, and you have to simplify of the calculations. You can get 1.0078. You have to round up of the last term is more than 5. Obviously, you have to cancel it and one value you have to add in the another numbers. So you have to cancel and add obviously 1.008. That is the relative atomic mass of hydrogen. Okay, are you clear? This is the answer for hydrogen. Are you clear? Next, go for another example. But before that, I am going to explain about what is that isotopes. Isotopes means what? Isotopes means the one element have the different types of masses. I am going to take the chlorine atoms. Chlorine atoms have the, and before I want to explain isotopes, what is that? Isotopes means same element of same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, I repeat again, same element of same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, I am going to explain again using that element. I am taking the chlorine element. Okay, the chlorine, I am going to write down the two isotopes of chlorine, one chlorine and two chlorine, the same element, isn't it? Okay, next go for the atomic number. Atomic number 1770, that is also the same. And then go for the mass number. Here mass number is 35 and another chlorine mass number is 37. Okay, this is the isotopes of the chlorine. Why? Because I am showing that like that. You have to remember in proper way. You have to consider as a X is the element, any other element name. You have to write in the upper place using for mass number and lower place you have to use to write the atomic number. Are you clear? This is the element or oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen, whatever it is, you have to write it. Here want to write mass number and here want to write the atomic number. Okay, you have to carry out your eyes here. Okay, that is the mass number and this is the atomic number. And same way you have, this is the mass number and this is the atomic number. Are you clear to comparing to this? Okay, so I will take that chlorine atoms. Okay, and then chlorine isotopes, the normal ratio is there, that is 77:23. That is the whole isotopes ratio of chlorine, that is 77:23. Okay, so I am going to calculate that to get the relative atomic mass of chlorine isotopes, not a chlorine only, chlorine isotope. Okay, so 35 into 77 plus 37 into 23 divided by 100. Repeat again, 35 into 77 plus 37 into 23 divided by 100. You have to simplify, you can get the values 35.46 unit. You notice that I am going to read individual numbers, not a 46, that is 46. Okay, so 35.46 unit. This is the procedure for calculation of the relative atomic mass. Okay students, I will go through the another concept in the previous class, classification of matters, physical and chemical, you know very well, and how to find out whether it's elements or compounds and mixtures, and how to calculate using that atomic mass or molecular mass and relative atomic mass. Okay, I hope you understand, and go for another concept for molecular mass. Okay, the single atom means atomic mass. Are you clear? Okay, like that the two atoms or three atoms or so many atoms is there, it's called molecular mass. That's it. Okay, so I am going to take the hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atoms, that is H2. H2 means the gaseous state. H is the atoms, but H2 only, it's a gaseous state. So two hydrogen molecules is there. You have to calculate the molecular mass. How it's? Okay, go for that calculations. Obviously, how many molecules is there? 2. So you have to write 2. And what is that? Atomic relative mass, that is hydrogen is, you have to find out already 1.008 for hydrogen. I am going to show that in my books, that is the different kind of relative atomic mass is there. I am going to show you about hydrogen 1.008, that is the relative atomic mass. Are you clear? And carbon is a 12, nitrogen is a 14, oxygen is a 16 and sodium is a 23. So, likewise you have to study about the relative atomic mass. Okay. The chromium, manganese, Fe means ions, that is 55.85 for iron, and copper, that is cupric. The chemical word is cupric, that is what it's writing Cu, 63.55. Okay, you have to check it out. I will send the notes for you. You have to check it out and read carefully for relative atomic mass of the some elements. Okay, are you clear? Okay, I am showing you about that the types of variety of the relative atomic mass. Okay, so you have to read carefully. I am going to explain about that. The example to find out the molecular mass for hydrogen atoms. How many atoms is there? First of all, you have to notice how many atoms is there. 2. Okay, the 2 atoms of hydrogen. So I am going to write 2. And relative atomic mass. What is that? Relative atomic mass is the 1.008. Your book also having that values. You have to write 1.008. Okay, you have to multiple. You can get the value is 2.016 unit. Okay, that is the atomic mass unit. So very simple to calculate to find out the molecular mass. Okay, so H2 means 2 into hydrogen value. I have to multiple. That's it. Another, we go for that another example, that is for glucose. Glucose, that is the chemical formula is C6H12O6. What is that? Glucose formula is C6H12O6. Okay, then C6. The carbon means 12. The atomic mass is 12 carbon. Hydrogen already know that 1.008. Okay, and oxygen is a 16. That is the atomic mass. Okay, now carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. 3 kind of atoms is there. So you have to know about the 3 kind of atomic mass. So how many atoms? First, how many atoms? 6 atoms. Okay, it's you have to write 6 into what is the atomic mass? 12. That is I am going to write the 12. How you know that hydrogen atoms idodia mass number la enak eppadi theriyum? So you have to read. In your book having that so many types of values is there. So நீங்க படிக்க உங்களுக்கு அது practice ஆயிடும். So first time அப்படின்றதுனால உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் drawbacks நீங்க feel பண்ணுவீங்க, but உங்களுக்கு அது practice ஆயிடும். இப்போ 2 2s are 4 அப்படின்றது உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு ஈஸியா இருக்கு. அது மாதிரி தான் உங்களுக்கு ஹைட்ரஜன் சொன்னாலே நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? ஓகே 1.008 கண்ண மூடிட்டு கேட்டாலும் நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? ஆன்சர் சொல்வீங்க. அந்த மாதிரி practice ஆயிடும். அது the same way for carbon 12, oxygen 16. Okay, and then hydrogen already I told so many times 1.008. Okay, are you clear? Okay, 6 into 12, that is 72. And hydrogen, how many is there? 12. So 12 into hydrogen value is 1.008, that is 12.096. And go for the oxygen. Oxygen, how many is there? 6. So 6 into what is that number for atomic mass? 16. So that is the main thing you have to study for carbon, for hydrogen, for oxygen. That is the value. This is how many atoms, that's it. So you have to calculate, that is the 96. So finally you have to add the values, you can get 180.096 unit. Okay, are you understand? Okay, that is a simple way, that is a simple calculation, just additionals only. Okay, so are you clear about that molecular mass, how to find out through the hydrogen and glucose? Okay, next I am going to write down some kind of elements, but before that I am showing you, even you have to learn hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, potassium, manganese, chromium. In your book having that questions to find out the molecular mass or molar mass, the both are same word. Okay, that is calculate the molar mass. So you don't confuse molar mass na enna, molecular mass na enna appdi neenga confuse aga vendam. Atomic mass endradhu single atoms, ஸோ சிங்கிள் ஆட்டம் இல்லாமல் 2-3 ஆட்டம்ஸாக உங்களுக்கு கம்பைண்டாக வந்தால் தட் இஸ் த மாலிகுலர் ஆட்டம்ஸ், அவ்வளோதான். சாரி, மாலிகுலர் மாஸ். ஸோ அந்த மாலிகுலர் மாஸ்க்கு இன்னொரு நேம் தான் மோலார் மாஸ். போத் ஆர் சேம் ஒன்லி. ஓகே, that is calculate the molar mass. So in your examinations will come the questions, find out the molar mass nu varalam illa molecular mass அப்படினாலும் வரலாம். ரெண்டுத்துக்குமே ஒரே மெத்தட் தான் நீங்கள் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணுறது, சரியா? ஸோ டோன்ட் கன்ஃபியூஸ் இட். ஸோ ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு ரைட் டவுன் த மோலார் மாஸ். That here I am going to write ethanol. Ethanol is the compound. The chemical word is C2H5OH. What is that? C2H5OH. Okay, C2. C means 12. H means 1.008, oxygen means 16. Already நம்ம குளுக்கோஸ்க்கு பார்த்துருந்தோம். ஸோ அதே மெத்தட் தான் உங்களுக்கு இங்கேயும் கேரி அவுட் ஆகுது, பட் த டிஃப்ரெண்ட் நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஆட்டம்ஸ் இஸ் தேர். ஸோ 2 into 12 ஃபார் கார்பன் 12, ஹைட்ரஜன் 1.008, ஆக்சிஜன் 16. இது எல்லாம் நம்ம அந்த டேப்லேஷனில் பார்த்துருந்தோம். ஸோ இது மட்டும் தான் உங்களுக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆகும் டிபெண்டிங் ஆன் தட் நேம். குளுக்கோஸாக இருந்தால் உங்களுக்கு அது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக வரும், எத்தனால்னால் உங்களுக்கு அது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக வரும். ஸோ கார்பன் இஸ் அ 2. ஸோ 2 into 12 that is 24 and 6 into 1.008 that is 6.048 and oxygen obviously here only one thing you have to notice, hydrogen இங்கே 5 இருக்குது, C2H5OH ன்னு இருக்குது. ஸோ you have to count all the hydrogen atoms. இங்கே ஒரு 5 இருக்குது, இங்கே ஒரு ஹைட்ரஜன் ஆட்டம்ஸ் இருக்குது, ரெண்டு சேர்ந்து தான் நான் இங்கே H6 அப்படின்னு எழுதியிருக்கேன், சரியா? ஸோ தனித்தனியாக எழுதுன்ற அவசியம் இருக்காது. ஸோ ஆக்சிஜன் இங்கே 1 தான் இருக்குது. ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு ரைட் 16. ஸோ டோட்டலி யூ ஹேவ் டு ஆட், யூ கேன் கெட் த வேல்யூஸ் 46.048 unit. Okay, another example for potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate you going to use that lab. So that is very interesting to practicals. For the class we have to learn about that. So that is KMnO4. K means potassium, Mn means manganese, O means obviously oxygen. So KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate. Okay, that is molar mass. How to calculate? K, that is value is 39.10 and manganese value is 54.94 and oxygen is a 16. So I will tell you already, ரிப்பீட்டடாக யூஸ் பண்ணால் உங்களுக்கு அது தெரிஞ்சிடும். இப்போ ஆக்சிஜன்னாலே 16, கார்பன் மீன்ஸ் 12, ஹைட்ரஜன் மீன்ஸ் 1.008. இந்த மூணுமே உங்களுக்கு ரிப்பீட்டடாக யூஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அது கொஞ்சம் மெமரியில் இருக்கும்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் டு calculate to add, you can get the 158.04 unit. That is the answer for potassium permanganate. So these and all process to calculate the molar mass. Okay, so I hope you understand. And then go for the mole concept. What is that mole? Mole means enna அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா that is one kind of concept. For example, the bunch of flowers, the bundle of books. இப்போ இதுக்கு நம்ம ஒரு நேம் கொடுத்துருப்போம். ஓகே, the dozen. Dozen means உங்களுக்கு சொல்லுவாங்க, நீங்கள் ஃப்ரூட்ஸ் வாங்குறீங்க 1 dozen சொல்வீங்க, which means 12 pieces of fruits. அப்படி தானே? இப்போ 12 fruits இருந்துச்சுன்னா நீங்கள் டசன் அப்படின்னு சொல்வீங்க. அதே மாதிரி நீங்கள் எனக்கு பால்ஸ், பஞ்ச் ஆஃப் பால்ஸ் ஆர் பஞ்ச் ஆஃப் புக்ஸ், பஞ்ச் அப்படின்ற வேர்டு யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. ஸோ பஞ்ச் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே இவங்க நிறைய இருக்குது அப்படின்ற ஒரு கான்செப்ட்டுக்கு நீங்கள் வருவீங்க. அதேமாதிரி டசன் மீன்ஸ் கண்டிப்பாக சிங்கிள் கிடையாது, ஸோ நிறைய இருக்குது அதில் அப்படின்றத ஒரு கான்செப்ட்டுக்கு வருவீங்க. லைக் தட் மோல்ஸ் கான்செப்ட் ஆல்சோ இஸ் தேர். ஒரு சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ரியாக்ஷன்ஸ்க்கு எடுக்கிறோம். இஃப் டேக் த சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ், த மினிமம் ஹவு மெனி கிராம்ஸ் இஸ் தேர்? 10 gram ஆர் 12 gram ஆர் 120 gram ஆர் 180 gram. ஸோ நம்ம எவ்வளோ கிராம்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கிறோம் அப்படின்றது அதில் அந்த கிராம்ஸ் அதுதான் நம்ம வந்து த சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ், த 1 mole ஆஃப் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ். அதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய 1 type ஆஃப் ஆட்டமை தான் நம்ம என்னென்னு சொல்கிறோம்? மோல். தட் இஸ் த மோல் கான்செப்ட். ஓகே, இன்னும் நான் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லும்போது உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சமாச்சு புரியும் நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ மோல் கான்செப்ட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணுறது கொஞ்சம் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டடாக நீங்கள் நினைக்கலாம், பட் இட்ஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். இட்ஸ் வெரி வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் அண்ட் ஈஸி. ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் த்ரூ யூஸிங் த tabulations ஆல்சோ having in your textbook. I will send it you. You have to read carefully. Okay, see that book. I am going to take about that carbon, glucose, potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7 and potassium permanganate KMnO4. So இதில் நம்ம 3 compounds already நம்ம கிளாஸில் பார்த்துருக்கோம். potassium dichromate it's a different, that is K2Cr2O7, that is the name of chemical. Okay, so இதோட grams how to calculate? இப்போ நம்ம molar mass கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்ல, glucose molar mass near the 180, potassium permanganate 158.04 or 03 the nearest. So like that you have to write in the tabulations and go for the one atom. So 180 of the glucose in the gramல ஒரே ஒரு ஆட்டம் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா அதோட வேல்யூ வந்து உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதுதான் உங்களுக்கு 29.89 into 10 to the power of 23. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் வந்து எடுக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் வந்து ஒரே ஒரு ஆட்டம்ஸ், அது என்ன சப்ஸ்டன்ஸாகவும் இருக்கலாம், அதாவது கார்பனாக இருக்கலாம், குளுக்கோஸாக இருக்கலாம், பொட்டாசியம் டைக்ரோமேட் அண்ட் பொட்டாசியம் பெர்மாங்கனேட். ஸோ எதர் எனிதிங் have to take the particular weight, you have to consider the one atom, the value is here. The carbon 1 atoms is there and glucose 1 atoms, potassium dichromate 1 atoms and potassium permanganate 1 atoms values is there. This is the grams. Okay, நீங்கள் இதை கண்டுபிடிச்சிருப்பீங்க மோலார் மாஸில். இது 1 gram values is there, so you have to read out carefully. So finally, how to calculate 2 moles of substance. அப்போ 1 mole of substance எப்படி calculate பண்ணலாம்னா, you have to simple way, you have to divide 12 divided by the single atoms, that is 12 divided by 1.9926 into 10 to the power of 23 here. Same thing 180 by this single atom and 294.18 this atom. So you have to simple way the divisions. So நீங்கள் divide பண்ணிங்கன்னா you can get that same value. What is that same value? That is most important same value 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. That is very important number. Why? Because I am telling, I am going to explain that number in this history of the number. That is in this numbers, it's very important of the chemical world. That is 6.0, what is that, 22 into 10 to the power of 23. What is that? I am going to write down the main thing, 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. This number is very important, that is called Avogadro number. So you have to verify the all the answers is same thing. You can get it the 6 point. நீங்கள் நோட் பண்ணுங்கள், எல்லாத்துக்குமே நீங்கள் different type of grams, different types of the single atom values, even you have to get it the 6.022. So this is the Avogadro numbers. You have to using that numbers is the major role of the chemistry and in this lesson. So you have to call what is that Avogadro numbers அப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்கனாலே you have to automatically you can tell 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு 1 mole of the substance அப்படின்னு கேட்டால் நீங்கள் என்ன ஆன்சர் பண்ணுவீங்க? 1 mole of the substance means 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. ஸோ அது என்ன எலமெண்ட்டோ என்ன கிராம் doesn't matter. So 1 mole of substance சொன்னாலும் you have to tell, you can tell 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. This is the very important, that is the name is Avogadro number. Okay, good. Next the last concept of this class, that is molar mass. Already I explained how to calculate the molar mass. That is a simple thing only you have to learn. Relative atomic mass means you can write the unit U. Apart from, generally you have to read about the molar mass is gram per mole. That is mole minus 1, gram mole minus 1. இது என்ன டிஃப்ரெண்ட்னா, ரிலேட்டிவ் அட்டாமிக் மாஸ்னால் நீங்கள் யூனிட் யூன்னு போடுவீங்க. ஜென்ரலி மோலார் மாஸ்ன்னு கேட்டாங்கன்னா கிராம் பர் மோல் இல்லைனா கிராம் மோல் மைனஸ் 1 அப்படின்னு போடுவீங்க. தட் இஸ் த சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் யூனிட் ஒன்லி. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். ரிலேட்டிவ் அட்டாமிக் மாஸ்னா யூ and then the common molar mass means gram per mole, that is gram mole minus 1. So this is the last concept of today class. I hope you understand students. You have to follow that class and have to do your homeworks carefully, and then you have to submit your homeworks on the evening time at 5 o'clock. Okay, thank you students.